through to the major.
It's the weird
yet.
one.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Through any of the big three regions. That being said, Falcons versus Virtus Pro. Virtus Pro, obviously #2 team in EU right now. They are a scary opponent. Falcons have to pull something crazy off. It shows something better because, honest to God, I think their sieges have been a little bit underwhelming by their standards. They're honestly still a consistent team, but man, does it seem like their win cons aren't as strong? I would say their siege potential is a little oversimplistic. But we'll see today. Double wall denial ban, Montaigne ban, Grim ban. Here we go.
This is a game where you sort of get yourself driven and you find everything balanced. And you could find, on the best day, you would look at this and be like, this is going to be an all-timer matchup, right? And it often is. It's just Falcons haven't always been on their best day recently. They're still trying to find their shape after obviously the big roster change earlier on in the year of Zoom in.
I think for Falcons, you can get at them, can't you? They're not the same unstoppable force where they come in every stage, year after year, and pop the pops. Yeah, they've obviously had that shift. Shaiko moving away from this side this year has obviously been the biggest change that we've seen come out of this side, really since CFAC joined. So I think whenever you can look at the Falcons, yes, it's kind of new territory for them. They've made a big roster change after a long time, bringing in Zoom.
All right. Here we go, layer, VP top floor, Chanku smoke plant denial, Falcons, triple roam clear operator, Deimos, Dogebeach, Steak, seems like the meta these days.
For VP, like you mentioned,
predictions I don't do.
Outside of the G2 game,
I'll do it.
Nobody has really been able to touch them.
I'll do them. 30-second predictions, chat.
Well, let's see if they will win. Humbled demo.
Falcons, Virtus Pro, 30 seconds, real fast predictions, chat. Real fast predictions, chat. Impact trick here makes it the H charge is not walkable or hoppable.
And more than practice and able to get rid of that. It does give them obviously the angle they can open on and put the pressure on and stop people going so aggressively on certain swings, but in the meantime, it's not an entrance route, right? The idea is you wouldn't need it to be unless you're really coming up with a plan B at that point.
Justin Stevens, largest Dan hater in the world of my chat from yesterday. You're just endless hate watch messages about Dan on Virtus Pro. We'll see if Dan gets successfully hate watched about today by my viewer.
You can see obviously users on the far side of the dock beat can still have an impact,
take.
otherwise we'll probably put pressure on towards the arc.
Falcons. We go for the rocket stairs player after this.
Giving them a body.
Bathroom cuts, make sure the rotations between the top rocket stairs, bathroom, and the hallway remains
Looking
little.
at the lineup, it's traditional. You have the smoke, you have the Tachanka. It is about keeping those important operators
go for a backstab,
alive.
Sneaky backstab potentially.
Have you Skies though in a more aggressive position?
It looks like they're going outside Sky door
to deny access to bathroom, because they know they still have that Tachanka.
They swap Rorik and they swap the smoke to hold down rocket stairs, but it looks like Zoom uses.
They're not going to go.
Evac, they're flipping the push around opposite side.
Look for that default plant position.
They was underneath for the storage player. Chonka's already matching it, slowing it down. Dan, hate watch unsuccessful. First kill already.
Lost their first player, and Zoom is almost.
Chonka just slowing it down. VP have completely adapted to the counter push.
Tachanka's actually molding him out of that position. No, no, for Prida, he's stuck in a bit of a hot position with 2 Molotovs on either side of him. He's okay. Still for Falcons, they've lost that extra man, and they still need to try and work this plant.
That's Skybridge control. No A's charge for this wall additionally, so the angle's going to be a little bit rough here. Can't flush or force off for Pro either, though. 40 seconds left, low top. Deimos has to do a lot of work here. If Deimos rotates up, it's bad. I don't know. I don't like Deimos rotating up here. I think EFAC should use more of his tracks. Oh, he has no more tracks. GG.
Users one towards that art window is going to get a bit of a pinch pressure, but they don't really need to go for the immediate swing out until the force starts
to the quarter will cause movement. Does no damage.
He definitely can't swing for a second.
Players aggroing out art side at the same time. Execute's going down.
Towards the Blackbeard itself, but it's
Zoom
over the shoulder that gets 2.
Oh my god, Zoom.
Finds Skies, finds Dan.
Oh my god, Zoom triple kill.
They've just got to send themselves in. He's on for 3.
Oh my god, Zoom.
Fire either side.
Oh my god, Zoom.
Directions, and Rorik goes down in the meantime. They got
his name rhymes with fucking Doom. Oh my goodness, Zoom 4K. Holy fucking shit.
Just make a round.
And that's been the tell of the tale a lot of rounds for Falcons. It seems like strategically a lot of their strategies initially just get like blunted out, but then Zoom just rises to the occasion and just shuts everyone down. Oh my god.
Right. You've got the Blackbeard trying to work the plant. There's still a Tachanka. There's players tucked in pretty difficult positions to deal with. How do you kind of win this? And I think this is what we've talked about with the top sides. They've got players who can just step up and win around off their backs. And that was really it for Joom. Just appears of a double
Another
kill.
first round 4K for Joom. Joom has been terrorizing the region in terms of his impact
so, for Falcons,
on Falcons round wins. That being said, I don't know if...
great position.
I mean, if it's consistent, it's good, right? Because, you know, you have a consistent win con. It's just like...
as great as
too much. It might be too much Supermanning for one person. It's different from like the Supermanning of various players on G2. I mean, I guess it was Loira.
And that's what Falcons have in abundance.
Was G2 2025?
Throughout this stage, I don't think Falcons have been.
But with G2, it's like. The thing is, you want to have unorthodox. Like G2 has a lot of bags strategically, a lot of unorthodox strategies both to surprise the opponent and catch them off guard. The thing with Falcons is a lot of their takes are very simplistic and very default, so you know exactly what you're going to be going up against. They heavily rely on their push-pull, their fundamentals, their refrag, and then obviously Joom and Solotov just going literally fucking nuclear to win these rounds.
It's not the case of, oh,
the thing is you won't really get caught off guard by Falcons, I will say nowadays.
That's a given. You're going to be at those events. For this side, it's winning those events. That's what they're after. And if you want to do it on an international stage, you need to clean things up in your own region. You need to make sure you are the dominant side. So for Falcons, I think getting in towards that top 4, don't think that'll be the biggest issue for them. And obviously they're in top 6. We'll see them in the best of 3s.
Joom goes for stock pressure, but doesn't go for it. Gonna go back up top so they can deny Vert on the garage players when they get to that piece.
They're already kicking in deep into the round now. We're getting pressure
mid type.
The side itself. They've got themselves
handled. Like influenced by Clash Found and Missile.
On the far side of lockers, trying to put the pressure.
They're fighting this. VP want to fight this. VP want to fight this. They're holding a crossfire on lockers and shit.
Pushing them back in towards the site. Well, with the lineup they've got,
Joom gets shut down. That's a hero god.
They're not going to be doing
that's stock side.
As I said, he wanted to be in lockers, and he was.
And now Vert control is fucked for them too, because there's 4 people underneath here. So thankfully, VP doesn't have an immediate roamer already above the hold Vert. Oh no, they do. They kind of do. He's holding Vert from 2 floors up. This is nuts.
It's actually 2 stories.
Holy shit.
Pasha with the Solace has a long lineup and
be a rough gunfight for Falcons if they manage to walk into it. Doors just completely cut off. And clashes and toxin. They do have 4 nades total.
What's going on here, Nomads? Sorry, mate. Bit of traffic on that fire line.
EFAC rotating above to kill the roamer, but
excuse me.
I don't think EFAC even knows he's 2 floors above.
There needs to be a clip played right now.
Oh no, he's going for a stock backstab. They want to commit this like backside.
Playing ranked the other night. Hilarious team kill from
a little bit lost there on where he's on the map.
I think it's on Dez's Twitter.
Oh, my charge does blow back to Clash.
I'm glad it exists, and they're kind of glad that Clash is still standing here, Demo.
Oh, EFAC. EFAC backstab is good.
It's just holding the line. Backstab.
Oh my god, EFAC, it's good, and then Clash has to back up now.
Now it's potentially doable here for Falcons, and
EFAC! Wow, the backstab. Doing what Joom started but couldn't finish.
It's a flank on a flank.
Never mind.
Rorik for 2. And now Solotov.
It's 1v1 on site though. Oh, he doesn't have case in his hands, and it's a Solus above. It's rough.
Up and down, back and forth. Solotov, he should
ran outside.
know where Rorik is, and Rorik thinks, well, I'm out of here. I'm gone. 10 seconds.
I'll leave the hatch, though.
Pasha. He's above in the Solus. Should be able to
on the
stop
planner.
This. Sees the plant position, has the shotgun.
Oh, whoa. I was going to say, that would have been crazy.
Anyway.
We're a good win con there, playing to run away outside, forcing the plant. Good 2v1 played by Falcons. Oh, Dan. Or sorry, not Dan. Fucking
flank on a flank. It's like a hat on a hat. Just got out of there as well. It was great call. Great read. Was like, oh, I don't want to give him this fight. I don't want to give him a 1 versus 1. Every time we turned back to Pasha, it just seemed he was doing a little bit more home demolition and trying to find his angles above. But most importantly, he was there when they needed him the most. EFAC obviously getting the 3K, almost getting things back in. It's just brilliant. There's the drive. Gets himself 1 there and just swing after swing, and the Clash with the shield. Not where they kind of want the shield to be at that point. And there, the flank on the flank.
Yeah, I don't like this re-swing by EFAC right there without any coordination from Solotov.
Kill there, obviously.
Like, this is what I mean, like the type of plays that Falcons go for, they're very like, you know what they're gonna do, but then like they want to beat you with coordination. Like right there.
Am I allowed to make jokes about the video though?
EFAC retakes the gap Joom took really good, right? It works out.
You saw it.
But then in that 2v1 scenario,
Leo and
on first floor at least. 2v2, sorry. Like with souls above 2v2. 2v1 and the bottom floor. Right there, Solotov should have swung with EFAC right there if they wanted to play. Because of that lapse of refrag, like that wasn't there. It's just
the Glaze Fest and they're being humble.
Yeah. We
they don't get it
on camera
it's
nowadays,
like if you
mate.
crutch fundamentals that hard because the team's strategical bag is very simplistic, then it needs to be on at all times. We can't be waiting
at least
for the fundamentals to turn on.
That's true.
And like, what? They're only on camera for like
back to top floor, Chonka smoke.
That's true.
Full plant denial.
Yeah, that's it.
This looks like more of an upside.
These jokes, they might have their earpieces.
Amos is already ready to walk up.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm
Rocket
excited
stairs.
to see my WhatsApp light up. One apiece. We love them. One apiece. VP, they're able to snatch back that round. As you said, you know, the delicate balance of great teams comes down to clutch moments, right? When you have two of the best teams against each other, you almost expect to see more of these pop-off plays because they force it out of each other. They force that extra mile. That sprint at the end of a marathon can only come because you've got somebody hot on your tails. And that's where they're sort of getting themselves set up here, back towards
pressure laid down by Falcons. Next step is to clear out this top best side, rocket stairs side.
Pressure around, but otherwise interrupted.
Hitting the rocket stairs player, they already go for the kill on him. Gets powered by the flank. Good flank by Pasha.
Actually round on the back.
Yeah.
No other movement from Falcons. That's what I mean. Like it relies entirely on one player at a time. It's like one by one by one. Like
from VP,
every single play seems to only rely on a singular player at a time. There's no 3-2-1. There's no other refrag to go with it. No one was pushing down that hallway. No one was pressuring anything else. No one was ready to go for a counter pressure lurk on anything else. Nothing's coupled, and then when things are coupled, they do win. But then beyond that, they don't have the unpredictability of strategical depth.
Not much that users can do against
it's a little rough right now for Falcons. Like, I obviously think they're a playoff level team internationally. I just don't know if I can call them a winning team, a championship lifting team right now.
Put out in the smokes, they try and put their pressure along the side. They've got the C4 over the top, which will buy them a second.
Again, like he's by himself. Like there's nothing. There's no one. Then finally uses goes, but like that, like Solotov was just walking up by himself. Like where's the refrag? Where's the refrag? Genuinely, it's getting a little bit upsetting. I can't lie, because it's like the quality of players that are on this team is phenomenal. The level of players they have on Falcons is clearly world class. We've seen what they can do, and they get Jube, which is another world eater player.
One of these engagements, but they're covering the door as well. Why not? They still have 12
and they just stacked it. They just stacked
everything on fire, make it literally impossible. And what can they do here, Demo? Absolutely nothing.
Shaiko was IGLing confirmed, dude. Maybe at this point.
And watch the bodies follow suit.
Yeah, solid from VP.
They give this up to
Never in doubt. Good utility at the end there to make life a misery for the remaining Falcons players. Obviously, that opening pick doesn't help them all in this game so far for Falcons. They've lost every engagement.
I moved out of Texas to get away from shit like this,
at the start.
Bro, we got like every year you just like suffer like 9 months of fucking
and at the moment,
freezing winters.
VP on top of that, 3-0 on the opening picks.
You know what pisses me off, Dev?
The Falcons falling behind just a tad here.
Is that like I figure we're even colder than Europe in the winter. We're even colder than
Rorik, wasn't it? It was the Warden.
Like more north regions of Europe in the winter.
Pain and misery.
Because of the fucking jet stream or whatever the fuck it's called. Because like wind blows over the Arctic and comes down on Chicago.
In the back pockets.
It's like, dude, dude. TSPMO.
Clear and dry, I think, there for VP. No issues for them. Does force them now into
we got beautiful windy 70s for like 2 weeks.
This is always the interesting one. I think out of all the bomb sites, I also think this might be my favorite just because I like seeing how it plays out. Because you have to be very, I think, precise in terms of what you're going to go for.
Yeah.
Two ways to attack.
You're not colder than Norway or Sweden? Okay, yeah, bro,
okay.
Oh, wow, great, yeah, wow, oh my god, oh, wow, we're not colder than fucking Siberia, oh, I did it, oh, man, oh my god, I'm so sorry, god.
You need to look at your sense. Your Yings, for example, who can block the
oh, sorry, I didn't know that, bro, oh my god, didn't know, fucking, we're not colder than fucking Viking Eskimo town, bro, like.
I mean, you look at the Falcons lineup. I see the sense. So they can go direct if they want to. They take in towards
about
green.
France, man.
And we look towards Dan.
God,
Souls being the key figure. Has to try and stop that.
Heart of Europe, bro. parts of Europe, bro. God,
if you make
man.
one mistake from the attack perspective, the round's done.
It also, I think...
Sorry, it's okay.
It's also one of the sites where it lends itself well to creativity. The creative option is always going to be...
Francis warm question mark? That's what I'm saying! Like, why I go to SI, Paris, in the dead of winter, and I'm like, I pack like all these cold clothes, and I'm like, dude, France is more north than Illinois.
That sort of
and it's just fine. It's just beautiful. Fuck, like, whoa.
Bring something a bit more interesting. Sens could be the sort of closest drive about that as they're eyeing up green. Obviously, they want to try and get themselves set up to catch, right? If they can be in this position on towards that window, watch for anybody to try and
but it
slip their
pisses
way
me
down
off.
and then take them and push them off. But
it pisses me off that the jet stream goes this way, bro.
Rory's above. Ooh, and Skies is no longer in that central position.
Okay.
EFAC.
Back up the game. Back up the game. We're saying we're talking about too much bullshit, too much yap, Chad. That you're distracting me. Vert hold. Bunks briefs. Opening picks. Solus, Warden for plant style above. They sense to get green lobby control and sense off the corner for plant pressure.
And still stab them. They try and venture too far towards green as they've got a player sat and wait for them up on Skybridge. It's going to be Solotov, but as expected, Falcons now working the site. They have the sense for a reason.
How are they going to pressure this top for to make sure they can't just deny the plants?
Is who we look at.
Or do they push top off of the plant going down? Either or, they have to couple this together.
Minute remaining.
Big 3-2-1 moment from Falcons. They cannot slip this up the timing of it. Warden and Smoke fall back. No call coming through. Line call coming through. Bride walks in the corner. Will he start threatening the plant? Good pressure. This is 3-2-1. This is fundamentals from Falcons. Good fundamentals. There you go. This is what happens when you time things together. The enemy can't just focus on your fucking singular gunfight when you time things together. That's Falcons 3-2-1. It's like it takes them so long to get to that point every single game. It actually upsets me. It actually upsets me.
Around the corner itself, he's not going to get very far with it though. Well played by Rorik, but that's one. 3 more still to find, as well as the kit itself. They've got themselves the width. They're happy to play this on the breach. They can just sort of swing out and put the pressure. There's
well done by Falcons. Great execute.
Great double for June.
Every single thing.
Yeah, that round. Falcons
just,
like that.
I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry, Chad.
Having that,
it's just like the quality of the players is so good.
That they were able to win that opening pick.
These are basics, man. It's a team that lives and dies off basics. You know? I don't know why it upsets me so much. It's like this team is supposed to be so fucking good.
Taking the top floor, they're still happy enough to give the defenders that.
And it's like, dude, it's a 3-2-1. It's like, are we like, is the problem you're trying to telekinesis or coordination every round? Like, quoi de ounce, you know? Like, quoi de ounce. Like, bang, bro. I don't know.
Or 2, do you fight the players above?
I don't know.
Either which way, it's going to end with either the diffuser being planted or you losing your life. The players that they sent in upstairs, Solotov, it doesn't matter if he dies. He's there just to cause a distraction. Dan had to stop tracking. He had to kind of pull off from using his gadget to kill Solotov, and then that's when Bride's able to find the plant. So for Falcons, it's plant-oriented at Siege. That's their main focus, and players are happy to put their bodies in the line to make that happen.
Activating jammer.
This level pegging, it's kind of everything that we'd want from this fight, right? It's everything that you would sort of go into this engagement. As we said, on many other days, this is your blow-for-blow map. This is your sort of set up and knock them down game. This is your one of, let's just sit back, get the popcorn out, and let's just let 2 great teams go head-to-head, and we're sort of getting that. And has it been them at their best? I don't think so yet.
So is
starting to get the taste of those moments.
And they needed an EU IGL to get them into an event.
As you said,
I know EU is not talking about needing someone from a different region to make their region good again. I know European motherfuckers are not talking about needing someone from NA.
On the flank might be the drive. They just don't really seem interested in the verticality.
Oh man, your region was so terrible until the Lord saved you.
Falcons very keen.
Oh, God blessed you with fucking stomping, bro.
In towards lockers and then trying to formulate their ideas from that.
Oh, this is a 2-floor up shit is actually insane. Asha's 2 floors up, bro. It's actually insane.
On the Solus, using the double sets of floors.
Again, the garage hit. But are they gonna live and die by the stock? Like, I don't know if living and dying by the stock it's gonna work again this time. They're gonna go for this guy on first floor, but he's not there. Look, they're looking for him.
Over the horizontal side.
Juma is looking for him. He's like, how the fuck is he playing Vert? How is he playing Vert? He's not even here.
Towards that top floor now, and
he's not even here.
He on the hunt by himself as a solid snake. Of course, a great operator to go roam hunting for you.
My position's safe.
If you can get him into the right position, in towards the middle of the map, you can get a really good radius, of course, with that scanner. And you can find a whole lot of information. I think right now for Jim,
they take Vert though. I mean, they have all the first floor control. They're gonna kill them through their own Vert. Wait, Pasha's dead.
He's been able to find Pasha doing that. Pasha.
What the fuck? Where was he? Full Vert control Falcons now. VP in the shit seat right now.
One man up. A little bit
and until they can literally just wait till EFAC just makes enough breach charge holes. A little bit of a blunder though. He's not making holes for the front side. Retake, big retake on the lockers for Rorik. Big control from Rorik. Rorik, big control. This is gonna put them in the fucking. Oh, with
slightly around the back of it, but
Solotov from the shit. C4 from skies. Solotov, another. What is going on? Connector. Where's EFAC? Oh my god.
Teams know when to step in, and both these teams keep hitting hard.
Good commits by Falcons. The moment they lost bodies there, they go though. They didn't stall out. They just went. They went off the losing bodies because they knew the action's about to go down. They have to get the refrags now.
Successful on that basement site. Got that early pick onto the Solus. Makes life very easy for them. Once again, I mean, similar to last time, it was very up and down. It kind of swings back and forth who's in the lead. And well, for Solotov, just tears his way in. Straight in through Toxin. Able to find
EU was much better before Stompin joined.
3 kills for him in the round. BP now lost that lead that they had earlier. That's 2 in a row for Falcons, and for Falcons an opportunity here. A 4-2 half on layer, not too shabby.
I think that's always the element of it, right? Where Virtus Pro, for how strong they were, there's a famous adage.
I mean, I don't know. Lowest top 8 appearances for 3 years in a row. I don't know. Lowest top 8 appearances. I don't know. No, face it. Thank you for the 5. Get this. I appreciate you, man. Love you, brother. Yes, sir.
3-2, and you see that they get themselves. Yeah.
A lot of horses would walk into bars.
That's. How could I forget about alcoholic horses? Truly a cornerstone of comedy. Oh yeah.
Something by long face.
Oh my god. Okay, there's so many horse-based phrases. Right, but we've just always loved horses, I suppose. Anyway, what I love is the chance of siege. You can see the double mirror window. It makes that breach on the other side awkward, but now they can't trick it so much. They could pop it and put some pressure on, but they're playing with impacts.
I love rage bidding you, motherfuckers.
The impacts they're playing with are just C4 based.
It's so easy.
Nothing to directly stop that outside of shooting them and making the use of the utility.
Side.
And you look towards the utility that we've got. What, 2 Shelmers to play it? And that is it for the remaining hard breach. I love that. Users just watching Doom slowly enter the building. Then he could go into school. There's the mobility of the Janker is causing problems on the approach of the top of green.
All quiet. The moment here for Falcons. I would dare say that things are going to explode very suddenly. Of course, with 2 shields. Is usually how it
back.
goes.
They're gonna give it up because of the Chonka. Is he gonna go up rocket stairs now with the blitz? I think so.
So wherever he wants to go, that's inside the Falcons.
I think it's pulling. Jim's just pulling pressure. He's slowly walking away. They're gonna go for a fast hit now. VP looks to have red into it though. There's a smoke canister here to do it. It has to be a good 3-2-1. The smoke's gonna stall it out. Falcons slowing down the roll a bit. Oh, straight through smoke. Good commit though. I do like this in the Falcons. Like regardless of the fact that they lost the push, I do like that they committed it. It looks better than their rounds before where they weren't committing it. Bad turn timing with the shield. But I do like that they've really committed it.
He just had to punch it. And because of that, Dan takes a very
Wait,
easy
2v2.
kill for users.
Wait, 3 don't calls 2v2?
Able to find him and
With hackable cams? This is doable.
So after
This
all
is hella
that,
doable.
It ends in a 2v2.
This is very, very
He
doable.
has to go for the revive, right? And it buys some time for them to reposition. They still have a C4. They still obviously have, you know, just shy of a dozen in the Shumika launcher. Now they've recollected the kit, but the breach is wobbly. There's no way in other than this door and the Tachanka. They're holding the split on it. They're pre-firing with the LMG. The smokes and the blinds come out. You can't quite hit the fire itself, but they've got to move
Plant in the
behind it.
smokes.
They're blinded themselves
Plant
in
on the
amongst
chest
the mix
desk.
of it, and he's going
Oh,
for the cover.
unfortunately, they
Pasha
doubled up a bit
gets
too
the
hard
man
right
with
there.
the kit, though, so users has to drive in for the engagement, but Pasha
NT from Falcons right there. The
pulls
form
out,
looks
and
better for Falcons.
again,
It's good that they give themselves a
edge of
good
your
form
seat
very
rounds,
early
and
on this game.
again, both teams.
But anyways, EU motherfuckers,
Just
don't worry. Y'all gonna win an
swinging
EWC. That's the only
haymakers
tournament.
at
You
each
can only win
other's
Saudi
holds.
tournaments. So it's like, it's the only tournament you can
We will
win.
send
You're gonna
it
get
to
it.
our
You're gonna get
studio
it.
to
You're gonna get
break it
EWC.
down.
I feel like this final round was such a good display of everything we've been treated to so far this game. The excellence. And we expect this game to go the full distance, but even these rounds are going the full distance as well.
It's high intensity game.
Correlation
from
doesn't
two
mean
teams that are
causation.
exceptional
And
at
they
this
won
game,
championships
and
since you
it
left, but that
goes a lot
doesn't
of the
mean
time
you were
in
a
the late
cursed
rounds,
Fett, or
because
does
that's
it?
the win condition
Like,
for VP
bro.
realistically. If you look at
And
the
they
round
also
round three,
won
you
events
see
without
Burns, Zenny
EU
C4,
IGLs,
hold
bro.
his position
You
on
just
the
got,
Mancers despite
you
the
just got your
fire.
argument
He will get
broken,
a
and you're
second pick
fucking,
here,
you're
and
fucking
eventually,
crying
just
now.
like in that very last round, he gets
So
traded.
funny.
It's the same scenario.
Yeah.
2 kills the Mancers and a trade. But the thing that we see here, like look, the gas grenades, the fire, beautiful, right? And then you look on the other side, Jack, and you see that the opposite, Falcons are perfectly also able to pull their own late round situation, to win their own executes. The trading game is insane.
Yep.
Every single time they kill someone, a trade comes in. Up until the
I actually
very
love
last
this
round,
guy.
where
I need
it's
a-
the
I need to
same thing
VIP
again.
him.
It's beautiful.
This game is a Siege Purist dream, isn't it? It really is.
I VIP'd him.
It's
I
teams
love this
taking
guy.
Map control, allowing map control, getting to the execute, testing the execute. There's no hubris plays. There's no mindless aggression. Everything's calculated. Everything's timed to
Except
perfection.
for when you punch a barbed wire with a shield and you expose your head on the side.
Okay, yeah, apart from that. But genuinely, these two teams, and it's like watching a chess
NA
match
hasn't been an
unfold
SI
in real
Grand
time.
Final since
Yeah.
COVID.
The two
Yeah, no.
IGLs going at it with the
Brazil
two
own
teams going at
SI.
it in
Brazil
sync
own
and synergy.
SI,
I think
NA
it's
owns
really,
majors,
really
and
high
EU
quality,
owns
both of these two
EWCs.
teams. I
That's
think
the
from a
that's the
Falcons
storyline right now.
perspective, especially.
We will get there,
I'm
though,
really happy
chat.
to see that. Because we've seen
NA
a lot
fans,
of them
rise up
play-
in my
we've seen them
chat.
play a lot of maps, you know, such
Let's
as
go. I
Ball,
engage
for
him, him in the
example,
VIP.
where
That's what it is, though, bro. I need that.
It's
I
about
need
context,
that,
it's about
Mouse.
aggression, it's about showing off individual ability, and we've had seen Solotov, the guy on the screen there, drop crazy numbers. We've seen them play those kind of maps, but then to go into a map that's a
I
bit
need
more
that. I need that in my
strategic,
chat.
a little bit more thinking and a little bit more working through and problem solving. It's been great to see, especially against a team with VP.
That's
whose strengths
top
are
tier.
just
That's
that.
top tier.
And then going into the second half here, any kind of operator
That's
ban here
thoughtful,
we
you know?
expect to be taken out on a map like Lair?
I absolutely love the Azami ban. I feel like teams don't do it enough on this map. Azami is so strong on pretty much every single bomb site, but especially on that top floor bomb site, apart from the one that you showed, Leah, where you can now double impact with the Zofia. Apart from that, you know, I think Azami is strong, but we don't see teams go for it. We tend to see them go for Bandit and then Cade, and I would imagine that's exactly what Virtus Pro will go for.
And on the side of Falcons, no surprise, removing as many shields as possible because they're gonna play VP, and we all know how they abuse them.
It's almost like you guys are, you know, this is your job and this is something that you do on the daily basis, talking about the expected
NA
operator
is
bans. But
EU
let's be
made.
honest, this game so far has been an absolute feast to be watching, and it makes me very excited for
I know
the
I'm getting
eventual
beta chat, but
best of
I
three
love
that we
side
get
quests. I love
between
side
these
quests.
two
This is
teams.
actually
Before we
WWE.
get there,
All right, let's
continue
count the
with
last.
Well, we
How many?
will.
Let's play a game. How many
Yeah,
EU players
demo. Yeah,
are
something
in
that you and I
every
have
single
felt allergic to,
in every
maybe?
single NA team that has won an event ever
Slips on past
since the
us.
dawn of time? Like not
Here we have
even,
it, and here we have it with
like
some
not even like,
great moments as well. Don't
not
get me
even,
wrong.
like
They sort of
recently.
Look towards June.
All right.
4, Rorik 7 and 5. They've
DZ
had these
won
moments
the SLC major.
It's never really
No EU
felt
players.
out of hand
M80
for either team to take around.
Won the Munich major. No EU players.
I think it's been a
Manchester
great
major.
display of Siege
East
from both
Coast.
sides.
No EU
And
players.
I think obviously
Sixth
for that first
Invitational
half for VP,
2022,
they put the right
TSM.
blocks in place, you know, they knew what they were doing. They had
No
really
EU
good
players.
positions. And
Charlotte
Falcons
major.
smashed into
DZ.
it.
No
And
EU
they
players.
came out of that.
Sixth
You know,
Invitational
sometimes
2020,
worse, sometimes
SSG.
actually
No
pretty
EU
good.
players.
So both teams
Sixth
have not
Invitational
shied away from
2017.
one another. There's
No
no
EU
timidness
players. Oh.
at all inside this game. It is very adamant of what both teams want to
Pig,
do.
thank you for the subject. I
But now
appreciate
we
it.
have the side switch. This is where things are
Ignoring
gonna change
Fabian
in
because
a
it doesn't fit narrative.
VP,
Talk about players, man.
How do they want
We're talking about players. You want to talk about coaches? How about Brazilian coaches in your region, bro? You ever thought about that one?
Because you've got.
You ever thought about that one? By that definition, your region is very Brazilian made. Falcons Brazilian coach, Virtus Pro Brazilian coach, G2 Brazilian coach.
You know, Nako instead is on the glass.
Twisted Minds Brazilian coach.
Get as much value. Same with the
like you guys love pointing out different arguments when it only hurts you.
I would say those
That's the problem. Every single argument you make, there's like an equally worse one against EU on that same argument.
And this, the play
against
or what can otherwise not be there is.
Is he Spirits European? No, he's Canadian.
Carly stepped up into the mix. Not the most common operator, but
Berlin 22.
Yeah.
Sploit won that one. That's not an NA team. Rogue is an EU team.
Maybe just trying to put some slightly deeper destruction element towards these mirror window holes, these swings that are otherwise a bit more comfortable. There's an impact play.
Y'all's arguments actually like
are
terrible. I need higher brain power out of you guys today, chat.
It's alright. That's what keepers are for.
Canadians are pretty much EU to be fair. God damn it. Alright, here's this half switch. Falcons double shield that put them wall up, and this is their double sniper through operational take.
Enjoying a good time in the rappel.
And loves playing the
also makes some pretty big
Cali here, especially against that crouch mirror trap, because he can play that pixel angle for the entire round. They take Mez control, they take underneath control, they're clearing chest S with the Ying shotgun. Doom's in the shits after getting shotgun underneath. He's still alive somehow. Oh my god. This is a great clear from Virtus Pro so far.
Be a threat. We know what he's capable of with a single bullet. Can try and do the same with a single bit of health. You can see the clashes might be a problem here as well.
Oh
but as the pressure comes in from that swing,
suffocation from Virtus Pro.
2 rifles. It's Skies
running them down.
Finds 2. Rorik, the first to go down technically, but not entirely out. And Efat can't quite finish the kill off either way, but Dan's going to plant in the meantime and draw the focus and aggro and attention away. They're watching, well covered and baited. The fire is too little too late, and he can't catch them on the way out the door.
They do have the clash shield up. If he's somehow able to pick up the clash shield, I will say, I think that the
disappeared now. In towards the Aether. Fine. They found Pasha, but look at this for a retake. And look at all the nightmares you're going to have trying to get it. There's at least one. That is all.
Yeah, fantastic from VP. Using the util really well. They knew what they wanted to do. Again, very traditional, very default of a take that we're used to seeing, but done to an extremely high level. I think the fact that they knew as soon as they have that man advantage, they can just start overwhelming the players in sight. You know, Brady has to make a decision. Does he hold the Chanka? Does he just sit there, keep using the Molotovs? Or does he have to play gun up because he starts getting pressured?
I want to see Dan do bad more than I want to see VP lose. If I have my launcher
out and a guy swings me, I can't fight back. I'm
that
dead
complaints
instantly.
about rage bait that rage bait. It's an ever moving wave, bro. It's all about max interaction. I think it was a 5v3,
wasn't it, that they sat as they were kind of starting to work the plan? Then they know they have the extra 2 men they can just utilize, and they do it so effectively. And yeah, for Falcons, maybe should have put up more of a fight, I guess, in towards Rocket. But at the same time, whenever you're being grimmed and being yinged, and a glass is also there, I would probably fall back. I think most people probably would fall back. You don't really want to sit in that mess.
Well, at this, they're going to fall back to a different site if they can try and get their luck elsewhere here, Falcons. It's the weird sort of split of how everything is pieced together for them, right? Obviously, we've talked about the expectations of these teams. We talked about it when we had, at the very beginning, the sort of split of how well they've been performing as teams, and the fact that it was, I think, what, 70% roughly people favorited Virtus Pro to take the match itself. But then you get into sort of the breakdown of it and how they've been operating as a team. And it's not that they're a million miles away. They're the 3rd best attacking team out of everybody. The problem is they're the 6th for defense. It's where they really sort of disappear. In the meantime, Virtus Pro, joint best attacking team with G2. Sort of started the play day, and the 2nd best defending team to, you guessed it, G2.
Oh my god, it catches Rorik. Deep fucking throw.
They want to start that approach at least. And almost.
Big first floor road. Wow, and pick and fall off. Well, huge value for EFAC right there.
Lives for the cat
huge value for EFAC.
VP. Now we have to try and play off the man disadvantage. Using the sledge to create some of these holes for these roamers that are now just falling back to site. So Falcons have quickly moved on from holding that mid floor. Happy enough now to fall back into the safety of the site. So I think now for VP, it's about securing those staircases and maybe rotating Dan now into the mid floor and start using that sledgehammer on the actual site. VP are in a massively great position. Mostly because look at the
back to a default clear though. They take first floor control, filter stairs to the next layer.
The struggle of taking in towards boiler.
Do want to know if they go for a front side or back side here.
Pretty messy in the final few seconds or so. So for VP, I think time is of the essence here.
They're going for front side. They're going for garage side. There's players, thankfully. Falcons have rotated players to counter this out. They have a rat player close by garage door. I wonder if Breach is still reinforced or not.
He's about to find some pressure on the
big
door,
rat spot.
Wow, no,
it's Demo's tracked.
By the Deimos wants to try and step into
oh no, big
really
1v1 could determine the entire round.
There's always the pressure that can come from behind
you.
So he's got to try and fight his way out.
Oh my, just barely.
He can't quite get out of there in time. He did buy a little bit of precious time though, and is it going to be enough to try and convert the nose Patcher as he comes past
too much fighting though? Is it too much aggression to match? Because they're getting just caught out by every single one of the VP players.
VIRTUS Pro, another brilliant
He's at 15 seconds left.
In the final 10 seconds, the
going for plant instead.
Of the round itself, they just cemented
the fight play was actually great by Falcons. They seem to just peel off one by one instead of playing together.
So from VP once
it's like, I think once team dies, Solotov should try to just run away there. And they just play back inside, just call it, they leave him to die. If Solotov's gonna fight, the guy in the hallway should also play to aggress. Either way, it's like they each are committing and uncommitting at the wrong or desync time.
Yes, they have to move really fast. And they're able to do it. Now for Falcons, that's 3 rounds in a row that they've lost. I mean, the tide has certainly turned and not in favor for Falcons. VP in this attacking half. Absolutely mustard. Well, now what do Falcons do? I mean, the top floor hasn't worked out. Basement hasn't worked out. We're going to go for the mid floor. Going to keep up the rotation.
Wall secured.
At this, I mean, you just kind of have to play as it's landing, right? It's the first time that we've really had a distance between any of these two teams. Obviously, we've actually got a really nice pattern going on. Falcons got 1, and then both teams got 2. Now Virtus Pro have 3, so we are people that love to track patterns, here. Those pattern tracking brains that have got us so far. Maybe
that's Capital Thatcher Gridlock going to be a default green take for VP. Take green lobby, take green stairs in the Capital.
Maybe that's just wishful thinking.
Then they're going to Thatcher the Soulless while they go for plant.
I'm not going to say that we go back to horse stories, but at this point they're very much well on their way of galloping towards a decent result. The 2 attacks in a row and how they're able to make it work for such a little bit of time. That's actually something synonymous, you could say, with some of the players on this roster and the org itself of that late time execute, right? There's a little bit of time left, but they've done all the work to lead up to it, and then they just trust the collapse. And here we're getting that through, right? Here we're getting
Gridlock to go repel upside down on the Skybridge window. To block off the flank, block off the push through on site.
Build and cook time.
Not a lot of vert here. Honestly, got it. They get green lobby open. They can open the green lobby wall. If they go for a pillar plant, if that's also another option.
No, I've moved on to stew-based.
Oh my god, just finds a pick from site.
2 stop. 2 needs them.
Really, yeah, a lot of side players are playing back in servers, like TV side.
It's a situation here for Falcons. Where for EFAC,
like not being inside to give him the free pick.
The opening kills and opening deaths.
VP take advantage of that and actually goes for the kill on that guy with the opposite repel.
And
I expect a lot of teams to start using that a lot are actually. I see a lot of people playing that side. Yep,
where now may cause issues.
Green pillar plant seems like going to be the play here. Smoke goes down, Soul's looking down to vert. VP is running this team down. VP are just outshotting this team entirely.
Surely it's just a matter of time before they walk in the plant.
What is going on with Falcons, man?
Falcons have absolutely muddled themselves in this round. Use this. Take a bit of damage from the track stingers. He went for that swing against Dan. He's still on a good position. And Brida as well.
They're not going to actually go for plant just yet.
Takes more chip damage. See the sense wall goes up. Brida doesn't know where to look. For VP, not wanting to jump the gun,
Plant
just
is
wait till
going down
everything's
now.
perfect, and now they're going to go.
Not going to use the gadget. Finds the
Maybe
planter.
any
Too late.
potential things that could uproot the plant. And yeah, plant goes down. Hell, VP have to do is sit and hold the angles.
Really just demonstrating what has got them into this position, right? Throughout the league and the split, how well they're looking in, how well they're
Fire was
looking
correct,
back
but
out.
kill
As soon as
not
they've
there.
got the plant in, played the objective, the way that they just
Doesn't matter.
thread
Retake
themselves
Vert.
in.
They have Vert over bomb. They have angle onto bomb from breach.
Yeah, you know, Relay has to look bloody everywhere because that's where Virtus Pro put the pressure. That's where they built themselves
Jesus.
to, and that's
Jesus, man.
just round after round of excellence.
Oh, VP. Untouchable. Just on fire. And last time, whenever we seen VP play Lair, it was against Team Secret. We kind of walked away from that game thinking Team Secret maybe should have got something. Because I don't think VP were massively impressed. I think there's some rounds that they won that maybe they shouldn't have. But here today against Falcons, it is so just straight to the point. They know what they're doing, and they're doing it in fantastic fashion. It is such a strong showing
Fuck
here for
Falcons,
VP.
fuck EFAC, fuck Brede, fuck Salta,
Three
fuck
attacks
Jesus,
in a
fuck
row.
Julio.
Falcons is a little.
You think this guy has money on the game?
I think so.
Holy shit.
But hey, we saw some time at Magic.
Norway
earlier
won?
today,
Holy
right?
shit. Is that Erling
We
Haaland?
saw the best time at Magic possible when they're
Got
in
that
the
boy
position.
Erling?
Strike twice.
Trying to now think of different lightning-based sayings, but there's not as many as horse.
Did he go crazy? He scored the winner?
No.
Holy moly.
Damn.
You're having an absolute mare, aren't you?
Oh, well done. People have decided that they think horses are cooler than lightning. Please leave your feedback in the comments.
And mostly fuck you, Fett. Yo, my fault, bro. My fault,
Falcons,
bro. My
they've
fault, bro.
decided that, well, it's not too little too late. There's still a way to teach an old bird new tricks. And even if it is with one round left, that, again, it's going to be one of those kind of deaths that frustrates Lickback, right? Just being caught like that. Beautiful take by users, but at that point, too little. Unfortunately, too late. Here, though, they can still have a conversation.
Crazy
Every single
earbud mic
round
combo,
is a
I
fresh
can't lie.
reset round, right?
Back to top floor,
Obviously.
VP rolling out the double sniper strat again for Bez.
The fact that
Falcons looking like
this
they're
game
killing
is
him or
sort of
dying.
going its
Thermite
way.
man for Falcons, VP
Well, I'm
ban.
not going to say they have an easier time of it. They don't.
What?
Statistically, they probably have a harder time of it. But Fnatic will be very happy with how this game is going and their chance
Thermite ban.
at getting themselves jumped over Team Falcons and getting in towards the upper bracket.
VP ban the clash.
Yep,
Thermite ban.
opportunity. Now arises here for Fnatic, unless Falcons can make a big
Thermite
old
ban.
comeback. But the way that VP have been playing their siege is unlikely for them at this point.
I don't know. I think that's a
VP.
L ban.
I mean, they've won it.
I mean, if we're talking about last round, they would have been able to do the exact same attack that they did that round with Kansas if they did
We're gonna go
Thermite or
straight
not.
back in towards that top floor. Like last time we were here, VP just very standard, taking in towards ops. Had the players pushing up in towards rocket stairs, default plant position, yeah, no problem for them at all. And one thing I must add too is that for VP, they've already played the shield once. I mean, this is now their third round out of the 4 where there's no shield, and again, sometimes we kind of look at VP and think, oh, well, you're always going to see Nako on the shields. He's always going to be playing them. Been able to do it without using the shields.
Just don't need it, mate. Don't need it. Never wanted it.
Cuba deployed.
The
Surface
fucking
secured.
op angle on operational.
This Falcons, you can see that they
The
tried
fucking
to
sniper. Ooh,
sort
we're
of
played.
breathe out a
Fett.
bit there.
This
Obviously,
is
there's no
rough here
clash
for
to
Falcons.
meet the
Take
maker.
operational. 1
And
minute.
just
Good
wants to
pacing
play
here.
with
Ying
an
up
AWP
the
a little bit.
staircase
To
with
be
Ying
fair,
shotgun to take rocket
used the
stairs.
utility pretty brilliantly last time.
the
Very
push, smoke
responsive
off
towards the
the
pressure they
Bez
needed to
door.
apply, able to put the pressure on towards the mirror windows if needed.
Bathroom cuts held
Some
by
of that range
Grim.
pressure in, but it feels obviously and looks based on the
Counter
operator
aggro
selection.
from
Falcons, they're more happy to
EFAC
sort
here.
of
Found
let
out
them
by a
build as they
drone.
wish,
How are they
not
gonna rotate
really
the guy
give
into his
them those
window to cut him
avenues of
off?
use. Instead, the Goyo
Oh, he
pressure
doesn't see the
bleeding out
drone.
on towards the
They're
sky.
gonna go on his windows,
walkway.
going off. They're gonna go for kill at him.
You can see that
They're gonna drive the drone up maybe to like distract him.
wants to take the fight. They have the pings on it. Actually going to slip their way
They're
down.
doubling
wait for
up.
some
Look at the
support. You can see
coordination.
that they
Refrag
prep
immediate.
for the
Doesn't even
double
get
up,
one
and Fett didn't
defag.
even need it really. Maybe
Get a
gave them
freebie
two
and then they go for
objectives
this.
to hit, but that's now a first body. It has taken
Now
some
Ying
time.
is
Yeah,
Skybridge.
CFAC again. Another
Ying
opening
is
death
pushing
form
Skybridge
twice in a
side.
row.
Repelling up, he's out.
Not great. And this is where VP wanna be once again inside of ops, ready to open up that wall.
Brent buys the warden angle. Face up on the
Shells
wall.
still at the disposal
Is there a
of
player
Skies.
still on rocket stairs? Yes or no? Yes,
They're
Fuse
gonna
is
use
playing
this
rocket
Glaz.
stairs.
Last time for
Ying
Glaz,
getting ready to
he's
Ying
more
up
focused
rocket
on
stairs
trying to
onto
take
the
in
mute.
toward Bathroom corridor. Don't really see the Glaz be used all too much in towards the main site. Use this under a bit of pressure inside
D4 on the
Bathroom
push,
as those
nothing.
Fidelas are
Paused by
being
VP
tossed
means
every which
nothing.
way. Now VP looking for the
Like
plant
nothing
opportunity.
gained by Falcons.
Wow, good catch on the end of that C4, but
User
20
stuck in bathroom. He
seconds
should be the next
and
kill that
everything
happens.
is still
Nako swinging on him.
fire. They still
Nako
have a
gets
decent
uses.
amount left to use, but
Player
Assault
down on
goes
chest
down
desk.
as
It's
the
a
Zeus
slaughter.
5 versus 2.
It's a
Technically,
fucking
that's
slaughter.
the problem. They're playing on the back of a bit of trust.
Oh my
here,
god,
and now
Jim
it's
gets
just
sniped
really
out of
left.
midair.
Doesn't matter if you have 6 Shimmikers.
Wow.
They can just do that.
VP
Virtus
decimating
Pro
everyone this stage
back.
except for G2. Falcons, very concerned for them. Honest God, I'm very concerned for them. Very, very, very concerned for them as a team. They don't look to be that deep. That's going to be it for me today, chat. I have to go back now. I love you guys. No G2 game. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. I know you guys want to watch, you know, the king, but not doable today. I spent too much time away. Raider, thank you for the subject. I appreciate it. Peak, thank you for the subject. I appreciate it. Right now, G2 or Falcons need G2 to like decimate Fnatic, and then Falcons will be top 4. So your G2 would be doing good for Falcons here by winning their game against Fnatic, right? But Fnatic, they want to beat G2 to get into that top 4. So that's kind of the storyline for the next game. Anyways, I love you guys. Take it easy. Goodbye.